Do you think your life is just a coincidence? No, it is a deeply planned design. Your birth, your family, your successes, everything was chosen by you, long before you came into this world. Yes, you heard that right. You chose every happiness, every sorrow, every relationship yourself. But how and why? In an invisible world where time stands still, where the soul writes the story of its next life, these decisions are made. Today, we will lift the veil on a mystery that has been hidden for centuries in the Vedas, Upanishads, Buddha's teachings, Sufi saints, and secret knowledge. If you are ready, then stay with us on this journey till the end. Because today, you will see yourself in a way you never have before. In this video, we will learn why your soul chose this life, how your destiny was decided before birth, what is the true purpose of the soul, and how by understanding this lost knowledge, you can change the direction of your life. This is not just a story. It is the greatest secret of your existence, which your soul has the right to know. Part 2. Ancient truth. The mystery of the soul's choices before birth is not new. It is thousands of years old. It has been explained in detail in Rigveda, Upanishads, Buddhist texts, Garuda Purana, and Tantra scriptures. Not only in India, but also in Hermetic philosophy, Sufi mystical traditions, and even ancient Christian mysticism, there is mention of this secret. Tibetan Buddhist teachings talk about the Bardo state, where the soul chooses its next life before birth. Yogis, in their spiritual practices, teach that the next life of the soul depends on its consciousness and karma. All traditions say the same thing, that we have not come into this life unknowingly. We have chosen it deliberately and consciously. Part 3. Life is a conscious choice. Your life is no coincidence. It is a journey your soul chose for itself. Every challenge, every victory, every relationship you loved or lost, everything, your family, your soulmate, even your struggles, are part of a thoughtful plan of your soul. Before birth, in a dimension where time and space do not exist, your soul decided all this. Your life is not an accident. It is part of a sacred plan, a plan you chose to learn, grow, and know yourself. When you accept this truth, every pain and every joy is seen with deep understanding and respect. Part 4. The world before birth. Have you ever wondered where you were before coming into this life? Your existence was there even before coming to this earth. You were in a world beyond time and space. This state is known by many names: astral plane, Karan Lok, Bardo state, or Sidpado in Tibetan Buddhism. It is a realm where there is no body, no boundary, only energy and consciousness. Here the soul knows no fear, no doubt, no ego, only infinite peace and infinite love. You were in complete unity with your original source, whether called God, Brahman, or universal mind. There was no duality, no discrimination. You and the universe were one. You simply existed, immersed in pure consciousness. In that state there was no hunger, no pain, no desire, only the joy of existence. It was a state where everything was clear, where you knew you were infinite, immortal, and eternal. You remembered how many journeys you had taken, how many times you were born, how many times you crossed death, and how each time you added new experiences to your consciousness. Yet, despite this completeness, a slight desire arises, a call to learn something new, to experience something new. Because without experience, consciousness becomes stagnant, and consciousness's nature is to evolve and grow. That is why the soul plans a new life, new challenges, new journeys, new relationships. But before that, it reviews its past lives, learning where it succeeded and where it still needs growth. Then, in that invisible cosmic council, a new journey's blueprint is prepared. Part 5. Why does the soul take birth? When the soul is in that wondrous, infinite, peaceful state, where there is no pain or lack, Still a call arises from within. The call for growth, for experience, to feel the depths of love. Because merely living in peace is not enough. The soul knows that consciousness grows through experience, that depth comes only through challenges. Just as a seed must be buried in dark soil to sprout, just as gold must be refined in fire to gain purity, similarly, the soul must pass through hardships to realize its true brilliance. Therefore, the soul voluntarily chooses a new life, a life where there is love but also the fear of loss, where there is the taste of success but also the pain of failure, where there is the sweetness of relationships but also the sorrow of separation. The soul knows every challenge, every pain, every joy, every tear will become a pearl in its necklace of growth. That is why the soul decides to descend to the earth. It has deliberately chosen the circumstances through which it will be refined. Therefore, your life is no accident. Your parents, your birthplace, your talents, your struggles, all are part of your soul's deep plan. You yourself chose this life. Every moment you have lived or are living carries deep meaning and purpose. You are not just a body. You are a traveler on an infinite journey, and you yourself chose this path of life for your love and your growth. Part 6. The plan before birth. Now think, when the soul decides to be born on earth, does this happen suddenly? Does it just enter any life? No, this is a deep, subtle plan. Before birth, the soul goes to a special realm called the intermediate world, or the afterlife realm by many traditions. It is the place where the soul reviews its past lives. There the soul sees where it loved, where it acted from fear, where it expanded its consciousness, and where it remained in ignorance. This review is not a punishment. It is like a mirror showing the soul its own truth. Every action, every emotion, every thought opens before the soul with its effects. The soul experiences how its words hurt someone or how its love saved someone. Then the soul decides what it must learn next, what lessons remain unfinished, which qualities need to be deepened. The soul is not alone in this plan. It is accompanied by spiritual guides, also called spirit guides. These guides help and show the soul options. The soul is shown potential lives on a vast screen, each life with different challenges, opportunities, and relationships. The soul feels which life will bring the most growth. Then it chooses its parents, family situation, country, culture, era, even special talents and challenges. Yes, you chose your strengths and your weaknesses. You decided which illness to face, which sorrow to endure, which love to experience. Because every experience was meant to refine your soul. But remember, this plan was not a wall of iron. It was a blueprint full of options and possibilities. You always had free will. Your soul chose the most beautiful game where every move and every challenge would become a gift for your growth. So whenever you feel life is unfair or any pain seems meaningless, remember, it is all part of a deeper plan you yourself chose with your soul. Part 7. The importance of karma. Now let's talk about a profound law that guides every soul's journey. This law is karma. What is karma? In simple terms, every action, every feeling, every thought creates energy. This energy is never destroyed. It returns, sometimes in this life, sometimes in the next. Like planting a seed results in a particular fruit, similarly, every karma carries its results. If you planted seeds of love, you will harvest love. If you planted seeds of hatred, you will harvest pain. But note, karma is not punishment. It is a method of teaching. Karma is a teacher that lets the soul experience the impact of every action, so it can understand who to become and what to leave behind. Your present life is a reflection of your past journeys. Some events that puzzle you might be the fruits of old karma. Sometimes you helped someone, and today someone helps you. Sometimes you broke a heart, and today you feel the pain of being broken. But this does not mean you are a victim. It means you are a true warrior who is learning and growing. Karma works on two levels. First is the accumulated karma, the store of all past deeds. Second is prarabdha karma, the karma you must experience in this life, which you are living now. But what you think and do today shapes your future. The meaning is clear. The future is in your hands. Every small step, every act of kindness, every forgiveness can brighten your path ahead. So whenever difficult times come, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Because true knowledge can turn suffering into a blessing. Karma is not a chain. It is a ladder by which the soul ascends to perfection. Part 8. Soul Contracts and Soul Groups. Now, think. Is it possible that everyone who enters your life is not by chance but part of a prearranged plan? Yes, this is true. Before birth, we make soul contracts with some souls. These contracts are made for learning, growth, and development. Your parents, your friends, your lovers, even those who caused you pain, all have some deep soul agreement with you. Some souls become your support. Some challenge you. Some give love to teach, while others give harsh lessons. But know this: every meeting has a purpose.